Now, China and the U.S. are trying to have influence in this region, Southeast Asia, including Thailand as well. Who do you think is winning?
No, Chinese philosophy is far more inclusive. We don't mind Thailand or ASEAN country or any other country to be friend or friends of the United States at all. We are very open. Our philosophy is a friend or potential friend. The only condition is this country, particular country, should not cut into China's own core interest. You keep good friendship with other countries, we United States, we don't mind, but do not cut into China's core interests.
And what are the core interests of China?
Like the issue of Taiwan, for instance. Yeah. So China has adopted a very open attitude. On the other hand, as I said, what the United States can offer to Thailand, to ASEAN, you give a list. And what China can offer to Thailand, to ASEAN. China can offer 10 times, 20 times, 3 times, 30 times more goods, products, and other things, because we are the largest manufacturing power, industrial power, and trading nation. We're very confident about that. As a result, China is, for a decade, Thailand's largest trading partner. China is also now the largest investor in Thailand. I'm glad about this, because indeed, Chinese have a lot of goodwill for the Thai. Same with the Thai, a lot of goodwill for the Chinese because of cultural, whatever, connections.
So I think China might be able to offer Thailand in terms of economics, as you said. But maybe the U.S. or some Western countries, they can offer us something on the ideological concepts like democracy, free speech, human rights. And of course, they do have their economics offer of relations as well. So on that front, on the ideological front, can China compete with those Western countries?
I think the world is entering a new stage I call awakening. If you look at the opinion surveys, even in ASEAN, on the whole, if you have to, think of China and the United States as opposites, more and more in favor of China. If there is competition in terms of hard power and soft power, you refer to soft power. Perhaps this crisis in Middle East between Hamas and Israel, etc., it's almost like a kind of watershed. People began to see the hypocrisy, double standards adopted by major Western countries. They're losing soft power. If you're really respecting human rights, respecting democracy, respecting the values you advocate, why don't start with this particular region in the Middle East? Do something in honest. People look at this, it's now internet world. People know everything.
But not democratic in the sense that you don't let people directly elect them. You don't trust the people?
No, this is the key difference, because this definition of democracy as one person, one vote is what we call the procedural democracy. It's about procedures for democratic system. In the case of China, we focus far more on what we call substantive or substantial democracy, the overall objective of democracy, which for Chinese mind is to realize and achieve good governance. And so from this criteria, good governance, we try to have our own democratic system and procedural democracy. As a result, we have produced this, what we call selection plus election, but selection first. Second, we have extensive consultative democracy. I'll give you an example. We produced 5-year plan. I mentioned EV cars, result of 4 or 5-year plans. This process of producing these plans involves hundreds, thousands of rounds of consultation discussions at all levels of Chinese society and structure, state structure, etc. China is a country larger than all the Western countries combined in terms of population. So what China has practiced is a good way. It's very suitable for the Chinese conditions. And we're very proud of that. We are not afraid of competition between political systems. Our system can deliver. your system, American system, cannot deliver. See, gun control, so easy issue, but United States inconceivable. Drug control, for China we can do this easily, United States cannot do it. How many people died of gun violence every year? How many people died of this drug abuse every year? Tens of thousands of, for Chinese minds, failure system. You may refer to my debate with Professor Fukuyama, the author of The End of History, in the year 2011. At that time, Arab Spring occurred in Egypt, other countries. He said the Arab Spring may also occur in China. I said, no chance. I said, from my knowledge of that particular region, Arab Spring will soon become Arab Winter. Then Fukuyama said, China needs political reform. I said, both China and United States need political reform. But United States need more political reform. Why? Because your political system is a product of pre-industrial society. Now it's the 21st century. You have to keep with changing times. Otherwise, I made another prediction. United States will elect a president worse off than George W. Bush. It turned out to be true. I made that forecast back in 2011.
Professor Zhang, you're viewed by your critics as propaganda, as the informal spokesperson of the Chinese Communist Party. Is that true?
No, it's based on solid research. I always say, we're very open to debate. My debate with Fukuyama is an example. Now, how many years have passed? So you see, so when you can predict Arab Spring to Arab Winter, you can predict United States will elect a worse off president, whatever. And that shows you have done thorough study. You do know this Western system and Chinese system, Western model and Chinese model, thoroughly. So the United States and the Western media prefer to use labels. I think it's very stupid, not sophisticated. The Chinese philosophy for the whole success is the famous remark by Deng Xiaoping and even by Chairman Mao, which is called seek truth from facts. And we said we should learn whatever is good in capitalism in the United States. We've learned a lot from the West, from the United States. But we also make sure that we should do better than the United States, than the West. That's what we are doing. So we usually do not use labels against others. We call seek truth from facts. Whenever I give lecture in Thailand, in Malaysia, in other United States, in Europe, I'm always open to questions. I said, please raise your question. No taboo whatsoever. Just like our interview. No taboo whatsoever.